We are just 10 days away from TikTok completely disappearing in the United States, and President Trump gave us an update on where we stand. First, he said there will be a form of a deal by April 5th. That's the deadline. Then he says, even if there is no form of a deal by April 5th, he can just extend his executive order because he has the right to do that. Of course, you remember, Congress passed the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Media Act, which said TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, must divest or sell its interest in U.S. TikTok by January 19th of this year, or TikTok would be banned, and any U.S. company that continues to do business with TikTok would incur massive fines. When President Trump came into office, he signed an executive order saying TikTok can stay in the United States, and those massive fines would not be enforced for 75 days, while he and his team tried to comply with the law and get a TikTok deal done. He then put Vice President J.D. Vance in charge of the negotiations. Well, 75 days is up on April 5th, and based on what Trump just said in the Oval Office, it does not appear that they're close to a deal yet. Now, there's something else he said in there that is a little questionable. While it is a fact that the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act does say the president is the one who gets to decide whether a TikTok deal is good enough and can be approved. Several lawmakers have suggested that Trump's executive order delaying the ban that they passed into law is not legal. That law does not allow for an extension like the one Trump gave TikTok. So would an extension of an extension be challenged by those lawmakers? It's certainly a question. Plus, he said he would extend it if he wants to. And if there's no deal, then Trump might not want to extend the ban any further. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Now, Trump did mention one other thing today that you need to understand. As I've been reporting for years, TikTok's powerful algorithm is really sort of the crown jewel of this company. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is a global operation that just so happens to be based in China. Well, China has put algorithms, like the one TikTok uses, on what's called an export control list. The United States has those lists too. Countries put valuable technology and weapon systems on these export control lists to say, hey, this is valuable stuff. We want it to stay in our country. So if TikTok wants to stay in the United States, ByteDance would need to sell off its interest. But China has said that algorithm is not allowed to be sold with it. TikTok has said not only is it not feasible to sell the U.S. operation of TikTok because it's an integral part of the entire global company, but also they said if a sale is forced, the algorithm can't go with it, which would then diminish the value of the company. And that brings me to the thing that Trump mentioned today when asked about how China would factor into this deal to keep TikTok in the United States. And China's going to have to play a role in that, possibly in the form of an approval maybe. And I think they'll do that. Maybe give them a little reduction in tariffs or something to get it done. Because every point in tariffs is worth more money than TikTok. Every point tariff is a much bigger world. TikTok is big, but every point in tariffs is worth more than TikTok. So in order to get China to do, maybe I'd give them a reduction in tariffs as an example. Sounds like something I'd do. There's a lot of what ifs in all of this. And like I said, we only have 10 more days. So, to stay connected, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. I will shout out best comments on my next video.